Hello, my lovely learners. Welcome once again to another activity on mathematics, basic 5. We are still on the topic reflection. So after the lesson 2, now we want to draw the image of the object in the given mirror line. That's y equal to x and then y equal to 2. Before we draw this one, we will talk about how to identify coordinates. How to identify coordinates on the graph sheet. So we learned how to plot the x and then the y axis. So straightforward, let's plot. So to draw the y-axis and then the x-axis, you know that this is the x-axis, straight line from top to down, and then this crossing it is what the x-axis. So this becomes the x-axis, as we know already. This becomes what x-axis, and then this becomes y-axis. When we finish, you understand the meaning of what coordinates as our keyword. You understand that. So now let's plot an image, an object on the graph sheet. Let's plot an object on the graph sheet. So we are plotting the object on the graph sheet. So let's plot it here. Let's plot it here. So let's say this is one coordinate. Let's just plot the image. Let's plot the image. Let's plot the image. Now the point as usual. Then the point as usual. Let's do that quickly. Let's label here as A, here to be B, and here should be C. Now, we have our object on the graph sheet. We want to identify the coordinates. Let's quickly write the coordinate here. The left one. You know that the left one side is what? Negative. Left side is negative. Good. So down is negative. When I go to the x-axis, y-axis, top is what? Positive. And then this side, x-axis, is what? Positive. This side is negative. When you want to write the coordinates of the shape, you write x first before y. So the coordinate is always x before y. So this is how it looks like. So x, so you come to the x line, and then the coordinate is the meeting point where the vector is. The meeting point of x and y. That's what the coordinate. So you first write the x value before y value. X value before y value. So let us quickly write it from A. So what will be the A coordinate? A coordinate. Write your own first. What will be the A coordinate? So look at this, a straight line. So this x axis, right? This x axis is negative 3 and it's meeting the positive 3. Look at it. Look at the line. Look at the line. So x axis is negative 3 and it's meeting at the point here. So where look at the point. So trace it straight down. You will see that it's negative 3. So x value, x axis is what? Negative 3. And then let's trace it top. You see that when you trace it, it's what? Positive 3 on the y axis. On the y axis is positive 3. So like this. So this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y. So let's again write the coordinate for B. Coordinate for B. The coordinate for B, where is it? Let's trace it quickly. This is B, right? This is the point. So let's trace it down to x, down. So you see that it's what? Negative 1. Have you seen that? Negative 1. So I'll write my negative 1 there as my x value. And then let me trace it to the right hand side, to the y axis. So look at the point, trace it. So the meeting point, you see that is 3. So this is the meeting point. So this is what? For y is what? 3. Y is 3. Now let's talk about the C coordinate. See coordinates. Let's check. So trace the point down first, then you trace it to what? Horizontally. So let's trace it. This is the point. Going down for the x value is what? Negative 3 again. Negative 3 again. And then trace this point straight. You see that here is 1, positive 1 on the y values is what? 1. Good. So these are the coordinates for the shape we have here. These are the coordinates. So a coordinate is negative 3 and what? 3. For x is the negative 3 and the y is positive 3. And then when you come to b, it's negative 1 and then negative 1 and positive 3 on the y-axis. When you come to c, it's negative 3, look at it, and then positive 1 on the y-axis. So now, when we want to reflect this image, let's reflect it using the mirror line x-axis on the y-axis. Y-axis mirror line. So let's go straight to the y-axis mirror line. With this y-axis mirror line. This y-axis mirror line. So now let's just what? Transform the shape to this side. This is the mirror line. So this is a 3 and then 1 and 3, right? So let's trace it. Count from here. 3, 1. This is the mirror line. So you're counting from the mirror line. 1, 2, 3. And let's indicate our points there. Good. Now let's trace this one to B. Let's trace it. So this is A. Indicate it. Let's make it A1. Let's make it A1. B. Where is B? Let's trace it. Let's reflect it at this side using this mirror line. So this is B, right? This is B. So now let's move from the mirror line. It's only 1 point. From the mirror line, it's only 1 point. So 1 point. So we can bring it here now. Now, look at C. So this is B. So since it's the image, let's make it to a B1. Now C, let's look at C. From the mirror line, it's count 1, 2, 3. So from the mirror line here, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we can leave it here. We can make our points here. Good. Now can we join our points? We can join them, right? To form our angle, our triangle. So let's now join the points. You have joined the point. Now let us write A1, B1, and then C1 coordinate 2. Let's now write them down. So A1. Can you write the coordinate? Yes, you see, it's 3 and then 3. Positive 3 on the y-axis. Positive 3 on the x-axis. And then positive 3 to, look at the point. Positive 3 to on the y-axis. Positive 3 on the y-axis. Have you seen that? Yes. B1. Let's trace it quickly and write the coordinate down. This is it. The point down is what? X-axis is 1. X-axis is 1. Have you seen that? Positive 1. Going up, look at this, trace it here too. It's positive 3. Now let's come to the next one, C1. Okay, C1. Let's now trace it and get the coordinates. Down is what? Positive 3 on x-axis. So x first, don't forget. It's positive 3. Let's trace it to y-axis. Is what? Positive 1. Look at the coordinates. Look at something. So on the coordinates, you have seen that when is here, this side, reflecting on the y-axis. When it comes to left-hand side, you see that it's negative 3, but this side, x is what? Positive. Negative, but here is positive. When it comes to B, this side, left-hand side, is negative 1, and here is what? Positive. So the x values are changing. They are not changing, but the negative sign is affecting it on the left-hand side. But when it comes to this side, it's positive. It's what? Positive. Good. So when we use the mirror line, y-axis, when you use the mirror line, y-axis, when there is negative affecting x, the negative will not affect it when you are transforming to the other side. When you are transferring it to other side. But when there is no negative, in your on the mirror line y equal to 0, you see that there will be what? Negative. You understand? So we have talked about coordinates. You can write coordinates on these shapes down now. You can write the coordinates. So I love you all. I want to study the diagram well. The next video you understand it well. So I want to continue studying. I love you all. Stay safe. Goodbye.